Hey everyone, this is Griffin McElroy for Polygon with a rundown on the new Queen's Wrath bounties that arrived in Destiny today alongside patch 1.2. You can find these bounties in the back of the tower area. You see there in the bottom left corner of my screen where it says a pack of wolves is prowling. That means it's time for this bounty to start. It's one of the bounties on Venus. You can find out the area that you're supposed to be in the bounty's description. Whenever you see that message, look out for a drop ship because that is going to signify the start of the bounty. What you'll need to do is defeat a few waves of fallen enemies. The first wave will always include these Scorch Captains that drop the new totally badass Scorch Cannons. If you manage to get your hands on those, you may want to consider holding on to the ammo. It only has 10 shots, and you may want to save it for the final wave, which includes the difficult enemy that you're going to need to fight to complete the bounty, and the Scorch Cannon makes that a lot easier. Remember that when you fire the Scorch Cannon, it basically fires sticky grenades that become more powerful the longer you hold in the trigger, so don't just fire and release. If you're taking down a tough foe like a captain, you may want to charge it up so you can kill him in one shot. After you complete about 4 or 5 waves, the final wave will appear with the final bounty boss that you need to take down. There are only 4 bounties available today, but new ones will become available with every day that passes. This is the final wave where the fallen target that I need to take down is going to spawn in. He's got a lot of health, not especially difficult to take down, probably the easiest of all the bounties that are available right now, but he is permanently cloaked, which can make it tricky. What makes this really tricky is if you don't have other people in the area that come in to help you out. Fortunately, all of the bounties are going to be for fallen enemies, meaning if you have a really strong archetype weapon, you're going to want to use that because that's going to penetrate their shields a lot more easily. I really like Light of the Abyss. It's helped me beat these bounties even solo because it's really, really easy to stun lock these bounties using the Light of the Abyss. So once you do that, you get an Ether Key, which will allow you to open up a treasure chest that spawns in the area. Look out for this beam of light over this treasure chest because that is what it looks like. It's really, really, really easy to miss these treasure chests. So I'm going to show you a couple more examples of what they look like. I've had a lot more luck finding these on Venus than the ones that the bounties that appear in the Cosmodrome right now. So again, this is the same bounty. You can farm these for materials. I've actually managed to get close to 100 Spirit Bloom in about an hour just doing the 2 bounties on Venus over and over again. So you can do those. So again, I took that boss down, look around really quickly. There it is. There's that beam of light. Just get to that chest as quickly as you possibly can. You have 90 seconds. There are several different spawn points, so you may want to look up. There are already a few maps that have appeared online that people put together showing you all the potential spawn points. So if you're having trouble finding where those are, those maps should be pretty easy to find. This is the other bounty on Venus, kind of another pushover. Again, the Light of the Abyss makes it pretty easy. And you want to look out for that beam of light and try and find that treasure chest before it disappears. Here I accidentally fall down. One thing that really helps if there are other people in the area is just look for big groups of those name tags because that usually indicates that people have found where the chest is and just run towards the names and you'll get there in time. So these chests contain new engrams that you actually can't turn into the Cryptarch yet until the launch of House of Wolves. Some glimmer, some planetary resources. Very rarely they will have a treasure chest key, which you'll be able to use in the Prison of Elders in the House of Wolves, but those are a pretty rare drop. And then, yeah, once you finish your bounties, go turn them into the Queen's Emissary and start grinding the reputation for her. Right now, she's just got an emblem and a couple shaders for you to pick up. That's it for how these new Queen's Wrath bounties work. Good luck.